Hey, it's Logan and it's October! This year I was pretty inspired by Taylor Swift's Broccoli vibes for her SNL performance she did this month. I love the all green look and I wanted to take it a step further by making it into a Halloween costume. So this year I'm going to be Broccoli. I looked all over the internet for some inspiration and then I came up with some sketches of how I wanted my costume to look. And I made a rough list of materials I would need. So the first thing I went to look for was a large green hoodie. I ended up finding this one at the men's section of a thrift store. I wanted it to be oversized and sturdy enough so that the hood could have things attached to it. After I got the green hoodie, which is the base of the costume, I went to Target and picked up some of the other materials. I got a bunch of cotton balls. I got a sewing kit. I'm not sure if I'll actually need it for the costume, but I thought it might come in handy. And then to color the cotton balls with broccoli color, I got these paints, 2 of the medium foliage green because I thought that could be the base color. And then for accent colors to give it more depth, I got Jubilee green, which is a little bit brighter green, and then some bright yellow. Paintbrushes, this cheap eyeshadow palette, because it has the green and brown colors, I thought it would make a nice broccoli makeup look. So at first, for the 3 domes on the broccoli head, I was thinking of using styrofoam, like from a craft store. But then I started thinking, what if there's like something I could use at home so I don't have to get styrofoam? And when I was at Target, I saw these small fabric pumpkins, and I thought they were actually a really good shape for putting on the top of my head to make the shape of the broccoli. But I wasn't gonna buy one of those pumpkins just to like ruin it and cover it in cotton balls. So I thought I could use fabric and make those kind of balls myself. So it's not exactly a ball shape, but a flattened ball shape, like a pumpkin. So I was looking for fabric in my house that I could use. And I thought of these old pajama pants I have. They're really frayed on the ends because I've had them for so many years, like since high school. So I could cut them and stuff them to make the ball shape. I also have these like leftover things from packing materials. So I thought I could stuff those into the fabric to make the circle shape. And then once I get like a solid base of the fabric sphere, I can use hot glue probably to cover it in the cotton balls and then paint over it. And then 3 for my head. We'll see if it works. I'll keep you updated. I started out by cutting the material for the first dome to go on top of my head. I was about to fill it with the packing material, but before that, I'm not sure what I was doing here. Then I began sewing the material together. And voila! One side was done. At this point, I turned it inside out, made the packing material keep its shape better by taping it up, and then I sewed the other side closed too. I tested it by placing it on my head, and I marked where I wanted it to be before hot gluing it on. Then I sewed it on so it would be a little bit sturdier. And now we can get started with adding the cotton balls. I used hot glue to add them one at a time. I wasn't very satisfied with the size of this one, so I decided to attempt a surgery. I was a little worried about it, but the surgery was successful. I got it to be a bit smaller. Then I started with the other two broccoli bunches. I used smaller fabric balls this time, and I continued the process of wrapping them in fabric, adding the cotton balls. I realized it's best to add the cotton balls to the fabric ball before adding it to the hoodie, because it's hard to know the exact placement until you can tell how it'll really look. I had to do a second surgery to change the positioning of one of the side broccoli bunches. Using glue guns with fabric turned out to be risky business because it really doesn't come off easily, and I just had to cut the fabric and re-glue it. Once the structure was there, I added some more cotton balls randomly to give it some texture. Then began the painting. This literally took forever, and there's probably another universe somewhere where I'm still painting it, but in this universe I miraculously finished doing the green base coat and then touching it up. At this point I added some accents with the other green and yellow paint. And then it was finished. I applied my green broccoli eye makeup look, and I really felt the costume coming together. I finished off with a belt, and the look was complete. So here's the final look. I think it looks pretty cool. It took a while to make this. It was a lot of work. I mean, I kind of look like broccoli. I know so far my videos have been Japan or travel related, and I don't think I've announced it in a video yet, but I am back in the US. In San Francisco, actually. And I do have a few more Japan-related videos that I'm still editing, but I'll also have some non-Japan related videos too. And I thought, what better way to kick off those videos than by showing you how I make my Halloween costume. By the way, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe that many people are interested in my videos. But it's really exciting, and thank you so much for all of your comments and stuff. It really encourages me to keep making more videos. I'll see you next time. Let me know what you think and if you would try this yourself. Are you going to dress up for Halloween this year? Let me know in the comments.